Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your boy L-DUBNATION, and I'm here doing another reaction video. Today we're gonna be doing a reaction video to Young Don reacts to Sharon Moore story, the coach who threw it all away. If y'all know about this, this is about the coach at Michigan University, about the whole, cheating scandal, and I guess he got her pregnant and tried to get the baby aborted or something crazy. It's just a whole bunch of stuff, and he got fired from being the head coach there for the football team. But yeah, man, we're gonna go ahead and get all into this good stuff, man. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get inside this video.
Arcade boy.
Ooh, dub, you killing them. What I say, harder for the night.
Introduce you to Sharon Moore, the greatest bag fumbler of 2025. Now, Sharon Moore was the most recent head coach of the University of Michigan's football program and its first ever black head coach. We are talking about a historical achievement. This nigga been working all his life to get here, bro, and he threw it all away, all of it, to clap a remarkably mid 32-year-old white woman's cheeks. Now, for you
to oh man, I don't know, man. Why is black man and okay, why is a rich black man, and when he gets involved with a white woman, it's always like some type of money scandal involved? Like, it's always just something like, and like, like we just seen it recently with not too long ago with Shannon Sharp, when he was messing with that young girl, and paid her off in millions of dollars. But it's been going on for over years. Like, it don't matter. Like, you basketball player, basketball player, football players. It's happening to a lot of black men. Like, they start messing with these white women, and then some type of scandal happen, and then money gets involved, and they either lose their money, lose their job, or just something crazy always be happening. Like, it's just like it's just an ongoing thing that just keeps happening.
really understand just how badly this man fucked up, you have to learn his story. Born in Derby, Kansas, Sharon graduated from Derby High School in 2004, after which he went to Butler Community College, where he played 2 seasons on their football team, after which he got picked up by the University of Oklahoma, where he played as an offensive guard. In 2008, he graduated from the University of Oklahoma with a bachelor's degree in communications, and I don't care what anybody says, that's a pretty good achievement, especially for a black man. Moore wasn't good enough to make it to the professional level. However, he wasn't done with football and decided that he was going to become a coach. So while pursuing a master's degree at the University of Louisville in 2009, he was hired as a graduate assistant under Louisville head coach Steve Cragthorpe. basically just being an assistant to the coach. But by 2012, he was hired as a full-time assistant and worked as a tight ends coach through 2013. From there, he was hired as a tight ends coach at Central Michigan University in 2014. And it was while he was here at Central Michigan University that he married his wife, Kelly Moore, in 2015. By 2017, he had worked his way up from being just a tight ends coach and was now the assistant head coach at Central Michigan University.
It's crazy that, he did all this and he's already married and got kids. And he was getting paid a bag, like, I think it was like, what, 27 million? Something crazy like that. It's a lot of money, like generational wealth, like, shoes, and messed it up, man. Can't believe that, man.
Had been grinding for 8 years.
Yeah, y'all gotta stop being freaked out. And y'all if you're in a position, let me say that right. If you're in a position, if you're in a position to make it, don't be too freaked out. Like, think with your head, not the other head. Because the other head will make you lose some money.
And now things were finally looking up. A lot of guys try to get into coaching after not making it to the league, and most guys never get far. But here he was, the assistant head coach of a Division I football team. But Sharon wasn't satisfied. No, Central Michigan University was great. Truly, the head coaches there made between $500,000 and $1 million a year. But his mind was set on bigger things. But if you've been paying attention, this is who this guy is. When he didn't get recruited by a Division I football team out of high school, he didn't settle for playing D2 or D3. He said, I'm going to go to community college. I'm going to level up and get picked up by a Division I university. And it happened. He got picked up by the University of Oklahoma, where he actually played, right? He played 14 games. He wasn't just some bench warmer. And then when he wasn't good enough to go to the NFL and decided to become a coach, he didn't just take the first available job at a local high school. No, he said, I'm going to get my master's degree at a university with a prestigious football program so that I could work as an assistant under their head coach. And so he decided to pull that move again. Take one step back to make 2 steps forward. And so what does he do? In 2018, he takes a demotion. He goes from being the assistant head coach at Central Michigan University to being just a tight ends coach once again, but now at the University of Michigan, which is like top three best football programs at the collegiate level in America. It holds the record for the most all-time wins in college football history. And you know where he wants to go. He's looking at that head coaching position. He knows that that is the ultimate goal. And he continues to make progress. After 3 years as the tight ends coach, in 2021, he gets promoted to being the offensive line coach. And you gotta imagine, the entire time, his wife must have been so proud and impressed with herself, right, for choosing the right nigga, because she got on board early. Remember, they were married before he was even the assistant coach at Central Michigan University. And now, here he was, walking down that head coaching spot at the University of Michigan. But getting all the way to the head coaching position still was not going to be an easy task. One, they've never had a black head coach, and two, he was still only in his 30s.
Never had a black head coach. He was making history. Damn. But sorry, y'all. But yeah, he was making history. The first black head coach at Michigan. Like, they never had a head black coach at Michigan at all, and he was making history. And he was doing good with the program too. He was winning a lot of games. He beat Ohio State last year, but we came back and whooped on them this year. Ohio State all day. Go Bucks. But even after all that, he still was doing great with the program, turning the program around, and making the college elite level. But I'm telling you, it's always something when you get that money. People just mess it up. But yeah, man, first black coach. I'm ready for today. Ohio State get a first black coach, but that's gonna be a while. I'll probably be 60 or 70 when that happens.
Nonetheless, Moore is doing great. He's winning awards for being a great O-line coach. And then in 2023, the Michigan head coach, Jim Harbaugh, he gets suspended for 3 games. And so Moore gets tapped to be the acting head coach for the 3rd game of the season against Bowling Green State University. They end up winning 31-6. They fucking washed them. Later that season, the head coach, Jim, he gets suspended again, right? This dude, he's a fucking crash out, bro. Like, what the fuck? But he gets suspended. And so, again, they go back to Moore and they say, hey, we need you to be the acting head coach one more time. And of course, he steps up to the call. They had 3 regular season games left. Michigan was sitting on a 9-0 record. And so it was a lot of pressure because they hadn't lost all season. If all of a sudden they start losing, then that would suggest that Moore wasn't quite ready to be a head coach. So what does Sharon do? He says, give me that shit. And then he goes on to lead Michigan to winning all 3 games, bro. Once Jim returns, Michigan goes on to finish out the season undefeated, 15-0, winning the national championship. Sharon is now being heralded as one of the best assistant coaches at the college level. He performed perfectly under the brightest of lights when it mattered the most, and he proved that he had what it takes to coach at the highest levels in college football. Now all he had to do was wait his turn. And fortunately for him, he didn't have to wait long, because in 2024, the Michigan head coach, he gets hired as the head coach of the Los Angeles Chargers, leaving the position of head coach wide open at Michigan, where Sharon just proved that he can get the job done. Like, he just did that shit. It's still fresh in everybody's mind.
Jim Harbaugh went for that money. Jim definitely went for that money. He said, oh, NFL, how much you paying me? Shoot, how much was he getting paid? Let's see. Woo! He got a 5-year deal as head coach for $80 million. Yeah, he went for that bag. He was like, you know what? Forget Michigan. Let me go get this bag. $80 million for 5 years. Woo!
And so in any other situation, Michigan would go and find some other white man to be the head coach, but it was too clear, right? Sharon deserved this chance more than anybody else. He had the ability, he had the experience, he had the talent. He's already been coaching at Michigan for 6 years, and he just helped in a big way to secure the championship the previous year. To not give him a chance would be criminal. And so, on January 26, 2024, Sharon Moore was named the Michigan's 21st head football coach, agreeing to a 5-year, $27.5 million contract.
Yeah, it was $27 million for 5 years. And blew that all away with some white cheeks. Oh my gosh. 27 million for 5 years. He just blow all that away for man. He done fucked up.
He did it. He did it. His dreams finally came true. A journey starting all the way back in 2009, where he worked as a graduate assistant at the University of Louisville. After 15 years of focus, grinding, dedication, he was now the head coach of one of America's top 5, if not top 3, most prestigious college football programs, making millions of dollars every year. He had it all. He had a wife that believed in him early on. He had 3 beautiful, healthy children, millions of dollars in the bank, all while now doing his dream job, all before the age of 40. All he had to do now was just lean back and sail off into the sunset. But
that's all you had to do was chill and coach. That's all you had to do. All you had to do, you had to just chill, coach, get some of these players to the NFL. You know, do that 5 years. That and then that 27 million is yours. That you gonna mess it up, trying to get, and you're married and got kids, and you want to go mess around? Come on, dog. Nah, man. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I do not understand it.
You know this nigga had to fuck this shit up, bro. And fuck it up, he did. He fucked it all the way up.
For sure he did.
For some pussy. Because on December 10 of 2025, literally 4 days ago, the 39-year-old married father of 3, Sharon Moore, was fired for having an inappropriate sexual relationship with a Michigan staffer. Now, bro could have been cheating on his wife with literally anybody else, bro. He could have been cheating with an OnlyFans model. He could have been cheating with some random chick he met at the mall. Sure, it would have been messy. It would have been foul doing that to his wife, but he wouldn't have lost his job. But because this person that he had an affair with works directly under him at Michigan, that created a power imbalance.
Never shit where you stay. Never shit where you stay. Cause it'll mess you up. And look now. And okay. She looked like a younger girl. Yeah, she looked like she's younger. But still though, like, I don't know, man.
And it made Michigan University vulnerable to being sued. Because any day that this woman felt like, she could just wake up and be like, oh, I only slept with him because I thought if I didn't, I would lose my job. So who is the woman that he threw everything away for? Meet Paige Shiver, currently 32, who started working for the University of Michigan in 2022 as an assistant recruiting and operations coordinator. Well, in 2024, the same year that Sharon Moore becomes the head coach, without getting a promotion, Paige Shiver gets a pay raise from $58,000 to $90,000 in 1 year. No special new responsibilities, no new title, same job she worked the year before, but for some reason, her salary went up by 50%. Most people are lucky to get.
He was paying her, and some of that was probably low key hush money too, but he was paying her extra, paying her more than what she actually supposed to get. Probably a little hush money. That's what it is, most likely.
A 4% wage increase year over year. The average promotion comes with a 15% raise. She got a 50% raise for what seems like no reason. And allegedly, this affair had been going on for years, bro. Now, it's important to note, neither the university nor the police nor has any official source named Paige as the mistress. However, there's pretty good reason to think that she is probably the mistress. And that's because the day that he was fired, he went to Paige's house, which, how did he know where that was, by the way? Anyway, after being fired, he goes to Paige's apartment, breaks into her home, grabs an assortment of butter knives. I'm serious.
Butter knives.
He didn't even grab the big sharp joint, bro. He grabbed the round, barely serrated dinner knives,
I don't really.
with a pair of kitchen scissors, and then threatened to end himself and make her watch. So technically, he didn't.
Kind of sound kind of narcissistic. That's what narcissists do. They'll go crazy and try to make you look like you're the bad person. That's what it looked like right here. You might have some narcissistic things going on with him.
Threatened to physically harm her, but he was still definitely emotionally terrorizing her and committing several crimes. And so, as a result, he was arrested and charged. He is now set to be released on house arrest with a $25,000 bond. And here's an actual video of his arraignment. Check it out.
Mr. Moore, could you state your name, please?
Jerome Moore.
Sir, you are not to use alcohol, marijuana, or any other controlled substance that is not prescribed to you. You are not to possess or purchase a firearm or any other dangerous weapon. You are not to engage in criminal conduct of any kind whatsoever. You may not leave the state of Michigan without permission of the court. Prior to your release, you will be placed on a GPS tether. The named victim in this case will not be placed on the record. You may not have contact with that individual. Are we understood on the no contact and no go to, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Bond will be set in the amount of $25,000 cash surety, as requested by the prosecution's office. This court does not determine innocence or guilt. This court determines flight risk and community safety. The court finds with these conditions in place, it has been met.
And so that's the story thus far of Sharon Moore, the man who through pure grit, determination, and focus made all of his dreams come true and then flushed that shit down the toilet.
Of course, most definitely.
Random and honestly pretty basic chick. And she has some kind of like weird disease too, you know, like not trying to make fun of her or anything, but she's got like this rare muscle disease and heart illness. It's like, bro, you going
I don't understand what. I mean, he has a wife, and then he wants to go around and mess with the assistant and fuck the 27 million. And she don't even look better than the wife. I don't understand. But you know, some people just be thinking with they Johnsons and it leads from one thing to another. So, like I said, guys, don't think with your Johnson. Think with your brain.
Throw it all away for some sick woman, like cheating on your wife, right? You had 3 kids,
right?
And he knew he was going to lose his job if anyone found out about this relationship. As soon as he got that head coaching position, he should have cut that shit off. Like, there were so many reasons to not do this. But man's insatiable hunger for new vagina remains the world's undefeated world champion destroyer of empires, bro. It's crazy. But that's the story, man. That's the video. You guys let me know what you think all in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching. And until next time, peace out.
That's it for that video, man. If y'all like the video, go ahead, like, and if y'all like this channel, go ahead, please subscribe to this channel. I thank y'all for y'all, and I appreciate y'all. My last video almost got 100 views, so I really appreciate that, man. I really appreciate that, man. I'm gonna be making more videos. I'm gonna try to be more consistent going into this new year 2026. So thank y'all, man. Keep liking the videos, keep watching the videos, and please subscribe to my channel. Please, 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 please. Thanks for y'all. Appreciate y'all. This your boy L-DUBNATION. I'm gone, y'all.